Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. We're going to have a look at the blocker plate, part number 90351189. Made in Australia, made by BDS. Alright, so this is the blocker plate here. So as you might be noticing, there's a big cutout here and there's only two bolts that go top and bottom. Here are your two bolts, as you can see. One side is a dome, the other side is an Allen key. I'm going to wind it right out just so you can see the maximum sort of door thickness. Giving it a couple of turns. So maximum door thickness I could probably use with this type of bolt would be about 50 mil, and minimum you're probably looking about 35 mil. I'm not sure what size Allen key, but they're pretty decent bolts. Top of the head is 15. From the outside shouldn't matter, but it's about 17. The thread is about 8, almost 8, and this part is about 9.7. So drill a 10 mil hole. All right, let's look at this like this way. Alright, overall length, what do we got? 275. From this side to this side we have about 77. And protruding height from the door, I would give it at least 20 mil. So that should be able to, give you all what you need to know. Oh, what about the depth here? Alright, so it's about 20 mil minus that, so it's about 18 mil jump here. Now the reason this has a step here is because some doors have electric strikes. So what that means is that when you've got your electric strike in, it would marry up similar to this. So this part here actually protrudes on a lot of door frames when you've got an electric strike. So by having a blocker plate like this, it allows it to go straight over the top of it and allows the door to align up as like a bit of a bump stop, and it also protects it and protects the electric strike. So when your door has a protruding electric strike, you need like what I call a jump plate like this, so that way it can marry up like that and not get in the way of the electric strike. If you had a flat plate, what would happen is the plate would hit there and it wouldn't allow the door to close. That's why the lip is very important. These are mainly used on aluminium commercial front doors which have a short back mortise lock. Here's the example of that type of handle. So as you can see, it fits in there perfectly. So if you have a very narrow type of handle like this is the type of blocker plate you would want to fit over the top of it, and then you've got the top and bottom two bolts to go through. That just protects the latch, protects it from the lock from being shimmied and things like this, protects the inside handle from people flexing and trying to get to the inside handle, just makes it more secure and more heavy duty. And for the price of the blocker plate, they're not expensive. It's well worth it, and it's a good upgrade. Now as far as not putting in the jump, well, if you ever do change to an electric strike or anything, you've got the jump. Whether you've got the jump or not got the jump in the plate, it really doesn't matter, because as you can see here, it's lining up at almost the same spot anyway. So if you've got an electric strike or not, really doesn't matter. You can still use this plate for both purposes. The two bolts, nice and easy to install it. I'd install it first with a pilot and then come through with a 10 mil drill bit, and then just basically, bolt it on with Allen key. Allen key is not included. This is available from drlock.com.au, our lock shop, part number 90351189. For aluminium short back mortise locks on aluminium doors, it's perfect and it's ready to go. Thanks for watching.